Matt Johnson here with Mister Twister. One of my favorite baits in the lineup, and probably most anglers' favorite baits in the lineup, is the Comida. The Comida's been around for a while. It means food in Spanish. I think it's awesome. It catches fish. They love it. Catchy name makes sense. How do I rig the Comida? Well, there's a variety of different ways to fish this bait. I think it's the most versatile bait in the lineup. For visual purposes, I'm gonna go with this beautiful watermelon chartreuse. Half watermelon, half chartreuse. Looks good on camera. For starters, Wacky Rig. What's a Wacky Rig? Most anglers probably know what it is, but I still get that question asked often when I'm fishing or taking somebody on a guide trip. Wacky Rig is this simple. You got your favorite hook. There's several different variations of Wacky Rig hooks out there, or finesse hooks out there. And you're gonna hook that thing right in the middle. It's that easy. It falls slow in the water column. When you give it a shake, it pulses, it triggers fish to bite. If a fish is not gonna take a Wacky Rig, that fish probably is not gonna eat that day. So a very easy way to fish, you can throw it on a spinning rod with 20-pound braid and just cover water and get after it. Another way to rig this Comida. Before we go on to the Ned rig, we'll fish it full size. So full size Comida, same exact concept. You wanna fish the Wacky Rig, but on a more weedless approach where you want it just to fall nice and slow, you can take your favorite worm hook. And you're gonna rig it Texas rig style. Pretty simple. Nip hook it through the tip there, comes right on, slide it all the way up to the base of this hook. Forget this bullet weight for now. And you're gonna put that all the way into the nose of that hook so it's weedless. Put your finger there to figure out where it's gonna go in. Push it back through, and then just barely pull that plastic in there. Put it in there. Now that is another way to fish it weedless. Now you can cast this under docks, you can cast this around lily pads, you can fish it, it's a very slow falling manner. So it's another way to fish it weedless. And then like I showed you, I had this bullet weight on there. You can take that bullet weight, slide it all the way down and peg it. Now you can punch milfoil, you can punch lily pads, you can fish heavier cover, you can fish on a deep weed line. So now you fish it as a peg bullet weight Texas rig. Another way to fish that Comida. And last but not least, this is the beauty of it, I'm still using the exact same bait, and I've already showed you how to rig it 3 ways. I can use this exact same bait if it gets beat up a little bit. And what I do, remember Comida means Spanish food. Take that little piece off. Now I'm gonna fish a Ned rig. Everyone's talked about a Ned rig, super popular. It's a smaller version of the Comida. I take it down to about 3 inches, 4 inches. You can even make it smaller than that. And now I'm threading it on your favorite jig head. I use a flat style jig head for the Ned, and now I got a small profile jig worm. That punches right through the weeds. It fishes fast, it fishes effective, it catches largemouth bass, smallmouth bass. Super easy way to fish this Comida. So one of those variations, or all of those variations, will help you catch more fish the next time you fish the Comida from Mister Twister.